To another to another rebuild career mode. Today we are going to be trying to rebuild Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest obviously have won the first division back in 1978 or 77, something like this. They've also won two European titles, or better known now as the Champions League, the same as Chelsea. But obviously we're going to try and return the Nottinghamshire team to its former glory days through obviously this rebuild Nottingham Forest career mode, obviously. So for this we're going to obviously take on the financial takeover of up to £500 million, of course, and hopefully we can obviously rebuild Nottingham Forest into the team it used to be and the team it once, well, obviously it once was back in the mid 70s and 80s. Obviously, very good team. Hello, Mason, what's up? Nice to see you popping over to my channel for the first time, I believe. So thank you for that, pal. But yeah, obviously, we're going to try and rebuild Nottingham Forest into, hopefully, a great team once again. Now, the rules for this sort of series I do once in every so many months or so is we're allowed to sign any player we want, obviously on the budget of £500 million. We must win the Champions League for the series to come to its conclusion, and basically, yeah, that's pretty much the only rule. And we must sim every game except cup finals. That's literally the only rule. We can't play a single game. It does actually get, you know, a bit tedious this series, but you know, it's fine. I kind of like it. You know. But also, good thing about Nottingham, they were the team that actually inspired the original Arsenal kit and design back in the 1900s, early 1900s. I heard that only through Jeremy Corbyn, of course, who obviously is well informed on this stuff. He basically let me. Yeah, he basically informed me of all that stuff. Anyway. So. Ah yes, tomorrow. Indeed. Tomorrow will be hopefully a good race for us all. Obviously I am the championship leader. Obviously Jack, obviously Jack Taylor, he's obviously going to be racing with us hopefully as well tomorrow. Hopefully he can have a decent ding-dong battle with me, hopefully, but we'll see. But last race was good. It was just a great shame that you couldn't make it to the end, but otherwise it was a good race. Anyway, getting on with this, you know, career mode then here. And we're going to obviously try and make some signings. So we haven't really got a particularly great squad here. Obviously Nottingham Forest fans probably has kept them up. In fact, I want to have a quick check where they are in the real life, not Premier League, real life Championship division, and how that season went for them. I doubt they're back in the, you know, first division. Where did they finish? Okay, they finished 17th. So 17th obviously is where their squad is roughly at in the championship. Obviously not really too familiar with any of these names because, yeah, the club I support are a Premier League club, obviously. And are Chelsea, who recently just won the Champions League for a second time. And hopefully we can install that winning mentality into Nottingham Forest. So we need to sign probably a few good players to get to the top division. Just having a think who I want to bring in this first season. Obviously, this is probably going to be the most crucial season, actually, because we've got 500 million to spend this summer. We don't have to spend it all in one go. So I think we need to make at least a few good signings here. Leno might be a good goalkeeper, actually, to consider. But we certainly want to make a few good signings in this window, and then hopefully in the next window we won't need to make as many signings, if that makes sense. You know, basically get a team that can propel us into the Premier League, and then maybe keep us there. You know, basically, I don't want to build necessarily or bring stupid great players in to the club, because that's not gonna necessarily benefit me. Whereas if we can bring good players that are good enough for playing football into the club, basically, yeah, just build a club good enough to get promoted and then stay in the Premier League. That's what I want. Not necessarily a side that will, you know, fall off soon as we get there. Obviously, Kai Havertz, most expensive player in Chelsea's history, won the Champions League on Saturday night. So, Jorginho, should we bring him? £32 million, can afford him. Right, we need probably a defence. I think I know who I want in my defence. We're pretty much going to build a Chelsea squad / Arsenal here. That is probably what we're going to be building at the moment, by the looks of it. Bit of a hybrid of the two. Hopefully it'll be a good hybrid. So how many players have we got on the short list? Probably should have enough to field an 11-man squad. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12. So that's really all we need, and we've got pretty much one of every position. Almost. So we've got a left wing, right wing, 2 strikers. If we can bring all those players in, I tell you what, that's a Premier League squad right there, just through them players alone. Probably not good enough to challenge for the Premier League title or a Champions League, but good enough that will easily make it into the next division, and good enough to obviously easily probably qualify for, yeah, as I say, the Premier League. Probably will win the Championship with this squad. If we don't, something's gone seriously wrong, and if we don't qualify, again, something's gone seriously wrong. So we're going to offer basically the initial fee, what they're demanding, 50 million. That's a bit too much. I'll go try and haggle down to 40, I think, for Leno. Leno is a good goalkeeper. He's still got plenty of years left. They want 49 still. Well, we're going to try and haggle that continuously down. We'll try and maybe up the sell-on clause to 10%. So they're still not budging one bit. Okay, let's maybe go down to 45. This is why I don't work for a football club, because I'm probably too willing to go up. Right, 45 million for Leno. That's probably not a good start, considering we wanted him for, you know, a slightly better price. Let's try and bring in the defenders first. Get the defence out of the way. Right, Emerson. How much can we get for Emerson? I don't really know his value. I'm going to offer 10 mil. Let's see. what they say to 10. 18. So 18's way too much for Emerson. Let's go maybe down to get it down to 12. 12 mil would be quite good for Emerson. 15. Okay, they've come down. That's a start. So stick at 12. Okay, maybe 13. If you got any suggestions on players, you know, I should sign, please let me know, by the way, and I will take your suggestion into account. Don't have to be for season 1, can be for season 2. Yeah, I agree. Probably with these players, probably can get Europa League football in certainly season 2, because obviously we're probably not going to win anything in season 1. If we get a good cup run out of sheer dumb luck, that will be quite decent. But obviously we certainly won't be challenging for, you know, Champions League, you know, in our first season. Well, for the Champions League spots. So Kurt Zouma, he's a good defender actually. I think I'm going to offer 15 straight up here, because he is actually a good defender. Okay, he's basically told me to go do one in the politest manner, obviously. So I thought 15 million is reasonable for Kurt Zouma, you know. Clearly he thinks not. Reece James then. He must be around 15 mil. I wouldn't say he's any more than that. Nope. Okay, that's 2 failed negotiations. Well, Christensen, you know what they say, third time lucky on the defender. Apparently these players, it does actually help when you can see their current value, but obviously we can't. So I'll go 17. In fact, I'll go 20 mil for Christensen. Don't want to pay 90 mil. Jeez, that would be a rip-off. Right, 20 mil. Can we get Christensen for 20? I think we'll edit the sell-on clause to 15%. Something like this. Nope. Still not going down. They're really hard, actually, these negotiators in FIFA. Like, Christensen isn't worth 26 mil, I'm sorry to say. Well, certainly not in this game. Maybe in real life he is. Maybe in real life he's probably worth around, I'd say, 30. But 26 mil is just way too much for Christensen. He's a good player, but he's not the best. Rudiger is better than bloody Christensen. Okay, 23 mil. So I need to calculate this correctly. So I think we've spent almost 100 million on 3 players. Right, Jorginho. Good player, obviously. See, I don't think he is. I think Christensen, 23... well, we got him for 23 mil. But I don't think he is worth that. Maybe in real life he's probably worth around, you know, I'd say 30. In FIFA he's probably, from the rating he's got, I think he's rated around 80 something. I think he's given an 80 actual rating, or a 79 or a 81, something like that. In my opinion, is way too much. Right. So pretty much spot on with actually Jorginho. That's cheap for Jorginho. I thought Jorginho would be more expensive than that. Right, so we've agreed to deal for Jorginho. That is lovely. I love Jorginho, of course. Right, Aubameyang. Do I want a Bammy actually? I could actually go for maybe a Tammy Abraham, who's cheaper. Julian Brandt or Brandt from Dortmund. He's a midfielder, isn't he? He's in, obviously, Dortmund Bundesliga. Pretty sure he's a midfielder. There you go. This guy. Oh, we'll shortlist him. In fact, actually, doing clubs actually might be outside Europe. Could be a little bit easier. No, I don't want Jadon Sancho. I was thinking, should we go on an all-out bid for Jadon, maybe around 100 something mil, but no. In fact, any players here are cheap, but could be effective for this first season. He could be good, even though he's a 76, 1.8 million, going to be cheap. He should last a season. Shortlist him, not going to guarantee him. Do we need a backup goalkeeper? Probably not, no. In fact, we'll have a quick look outside of those two teams I've just selected. I think we'll have a look at some of the other teams. What have Brian Lugerskin got to offer? Oh yeah, I know, his rating will drop off very quick. But could he last a season? Probably could. That's what I'm thinking. If he can last a season, then for 1.8 million, it's only 1.8 million or less we're talking. We're not talking a lot. I think players stop growing, I'm pretty sure, in terms of development up to the age of 28 or something like this, and they start, as soon as they hit 30 in FIFA, they certainly start getting a bit gradually worse. And yeah, 35 is when they really start to plummet down to the grave, sadly, in FIFA. Even though, I guess it does happen in real life, where players over 30 do just become worse. Like, look at Ronaldo. I'm not saying Ronaldo's terrible. You'd still probably put him in many squads, but is he the same Ronaldo we saw at Real Madrid or Manchester United? Absolutely not. He's certainly gone downhill. Ronaldo's, like, even in real life, is gone, basically. He's, yeah, he probably could go to United this season, but I doubt he'll have a great time there. No. Demi Gray, he left ages ago. Or Denari Gray, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, he left ages ago. I don't follow Leicester too much, but I know that. He's always been... I didn't know that he went to there, but I know he left. He left back in like 2020 last season, or 2019, pretty sure it was. He left ages ago. Actually, no. I was thinking maybe he could be a good left mid, but then no, too cheap. Because we got 500 million to spend here. I know that's not... It's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. But for someone of his quality, no, forget him. Lewandowski, 112 mil. That's a stupid price for Lewandowski. I'll tell you who we might be able to get. Could do maybe a few loan deals. Let's see if we can do any loan deals. Maybe, actually, thinking maybe some loan deals from this team, obviously. Marcelo. But we've already bought a left back, haven't we, in Emerson? So yeah, that's probably going to be a stupid thing to do. So could go for Modric. 33 mil. That's pretty cheap for Lucas Modric. Thought that was actually cheaper than that, but any cheap forwards from here? Marvin, new. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not getting these two out on loan. Even though them two in the game for later on could be good buys, if we want to win the Champions League, of course. Koeman. He plays at Bayern Munich, don't he? Maybe later on in the career mode, yes, but for now, I'm gonna leave him out. Are these brothers? Busquets? The two Busquets? Oriol Busquets and... both same nationality. Must be brothers. I'm only assuming that. Could be a good player to loan, possibly. Anyone from Barcelona could be good. Nah, not Messi. $13 million for a 21-year-old. That's his release clause. His release clause is 41. Just thinking maybe he has some talent. Not sure if that would be anything to go on, but decent release clause anyway. Ooh, £30 million. That's his value. We do need centre backs, plus a right back. Right, we'll go back to the buying bit. Obviously, we've got 4 so far. How much money are we looking to spend? So, let's put wage budget down to 500,000 roughly. Right, 35 mil. Right, I want to get centre back partnership. I think we're gonna maybe go for this guy. See if we can get him for a round 30 to 40 mil. His value's 30, so if we can get him for 40 mil, I think that'll be a decent price. That's a deal. That's good. So 40 mil for him. So we've got now a centre-back partnership there, probably, of Christensen and Umti, or whatever his name. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, that is just stupid. His first name's Samuel. Anyway, we've got a first name. We got centre-back partnership of Andreas and Samuel, and then obviously Emerson at left back right now. I feel like defensively we're getting there. We just need a right back. Obviously, my first choice right back would be James. Well, we can go back in later on at a later date, actually, for James. So, in fact, we'll now focus on the midfield. And who do we want? So, how many midfielders do we need? Could try and go for Osgard. I think Osgard would be a good shout, actually. Oh, he's on loan. Where is he on loan at? I have no idea. Oh yeah, because we selected him out of Arsenal, didn't we? Yeah, makes sense now. I thought you could still approach. Oh well. Right, Thomas Partey. Let's see if we can get Thomas Partey. I think he'd be then our second main choice, you know, player who I'd want roughly in that middle. I'm gonna say 48 mil. Let's see. 71. Jesus Christ. Literally, that's way too much. Let's go 55 then, because yeah, we'll increase our offer, but I'm not gonna go 70 mil. Okay, they've come down on their offer to 59. We can go up to 57 max. Always, you know, good. Right, Thomas Partey, 57 mil. Just thinking, do we go for Julian Brandit? I think I'm going to go actually for Julian, as you suggested him, Mason, so obviously thank you for the suggestion, and hopefully he'll be a great player for the squad. I'm pretty sure he will. If you say he can get up to 86, that is certainly quite a lot of growth potential there, so yeah, 60 mil, definitely not paying that for him. You can go away with 60 mil, 40. Let's see. Still 160. Okay, we're right. We'll go up a little bit more, maybe. Maybe we've been a bit stingy here. Let's go for 45. Most I'll go for Julian is 50. So if they don't agree to 50 now, I'm pulling out of it. They're still sadly. Because yeah, I'm not paying 60. You can forget. Okay, so they've agreed to 50. Our maximum then there. So I would have liked to have gone for 40, but we had to pay extra 10. So we're getting for 60. Now, I think we'll play maybe two midfielders. Right. Try and get Christensen Pulisic. The American, Captain America, obviously. Try and get him for maybe 47. I think be a reasonable offer for Christensen. They want 58. It isn't actually a bad deal, 58. He's got a lot of growth potential. He can get up to also, I think, around 87, 88. So I'm sure they'll come down this 2 mil. Come on, 2 mil less. Oh, they want 500,000. How annoying are they? Literally, I don't want 500,000 more. I want 50 million. That's it. No more than 50. Thank you very much. Right, let's now go into player contract negotiations. Get some of these players signed. Then see how much we got left over, pretty much. Hopefully, we should have a fair amount left over in our budget. I imagine we probably will. He wants a crucial role. Well, didn't really expect anything less. Gonna try and sign him on a 3-year contract. Okay, 3-year he says no to. How about 2 years? Release clause 77. Is that a good thing to add on a release clause? I don't know. I'm gonna say no to that actually. Maybe that's okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, whatever. Wages seem fine. He wasn't asking for a stupid wage. So right, first signing, Leno, now Thomas Partey. Hopefully he can bring the party to Nottingham Forest. Obviously, great player Thomas Partey is. Not in real life. In real life, he's been terrible for Arsenal since he signed for them. But Arsenal fans just have faith in the faith, or whatever. You know, trust the process. 80 mil. Or 80,000, whatever. 5 appearances. Remove your bonuses, but I'm happy with everything else. Hey, you want 3 extra thousand? How? Literally, I really do hate FIFA when they just ask for 500 extra thousand or 50 extra thousand. Why no release clauses bad? I thought release clauses are good, aren't they? Or not having them is good because it means then you get to control how much you want to sell the player on for. Isn't that the case, pretty much? You know? Why is that a bad thing, not having a release clause? I've always done it like that, so unless I've been missing a trick, which I hope not, I want a 3-year deal. Only 3 years, Jesus. Okay, go for 4. But I don't mean you're stuck with them. You want to get rid of them, literally. You just add them to your transfer list. Because if player falls in value as well, therefore the initial release clause that you agreed with them therefore becomes almost irrelevant. And if they increase in value, then other players can snatch them off you for cheaper price. That's why I don't go for release clauses. Then if I want to sell them, I can say, here's my offer, you either accept it or you take it, or whatever. So how much money have we spent so far? Probably down to 300,000. If we got a lot of money at the end of this, I might go big on one player. Let's try and get him on a 5-year. Only wants 3, so we'll offer him a 4. I don't know why I'm actually offering him a crucial role. To be honest, I'm a bit stupid in this, actually offering some of these players crucial roles. For 4 years, to be honest, I think actually a lesser contract could be a good thing, but either way, we can move them on if we need to. So, obviously, Emerson, I think we'll give him a 3-year deal. Most of the players I anyway wanting that. So 3 years, cool. Disregard. Maybe 30,000. Is that a bit insulting? Okay, it was a bit insulting. So, right. 2 more players that we, well, can bring in here. Obviously, Julian Brandt and obviously Samuel, or Utami or whatever, however you pronounce his name. 3-year deal. That's sort of like a deal. Yeah, whatever. If you don't want a release clause, I'm sound with that. 15 appearances. I don't want that, but it's, you know, a £43,000 wage. Good thing actually. Wages aren't ridiculous yet. Like, no one's really asking for a £100,000 wage. Even though I bet as soon as we get to signing maybe a huge player, they will. So he's probably going to want a lot. I'm going to offer 80,000. Now wants 99,000. I'm still okay with 99,000, but yeah. Right, so we've still got quite a bit of money left over, despite bringing in a fair few players there. Not too many, but probably enough now to easily make us a contender. Well, we should get through the championship with ease, to be truth. Gonna try and play, if it's possible, the Chelsea system of a, where is it? I think it's this system Chelsea play. Right, where's Leno? There's Leno. Jorginho. He's a bit out of position, but that shouldn't matter. In fact, we could probably play Party over Brun. Yeah, go for that. So Party and anyway, still got to try and sign some attacking forces. Pulisic on the left. Christensen. Right, how are we looking? So we still need how many players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still need 5 more players ultimately. 2 attackers, a left back and a right back, and another central, another CB. 175 million to use to sign all that. Oh yeah, I know. But you know, I prefer personally just putting the players, you know, where I like, if you know what I mean. I like to feel a bit more in control. Joe Gomez, he plays for Liverpool if I'm correct. Joe Gomez, central back, isn't he? Or is he a right back? Pretty sure he plays for Liverpool. Gomez. There we go. 44 million though. That's a lot of money. Then I need a left back. Matip or Joel Matip could be actually maybe a better player. Not necessarily in skill, don't get me wrong. I think Joe Gomez clearly is a bit of a 2 in ratings and with potential, but money fee. 31 mil, he's still a 83. Joe Gomez is going to probably cost somewhere around 50 million. Then I want 2 decent attackers and a left back still, and a right back. Tell you who I am thinking, and I don't like them. Have a look at the Tottenham squad. 26 mil, 84. Regulion, is he any good? I have no idea. If he's any good, I've known he's started in Jose Mourinho's side quite a few times, and so did Aurea. Toby. Where's Toby? Oh, Toby Arwood. See, I only need a cheapish centre back. I don't need a great centre back. And then I want 2 decent-ish attackers. One on the right and one on the left. £32 million for Kyle Walker. Probably going to cost 40, but I think if he, well, right, what we'll do, we'll get Lacazette, we'll get Aubameyang, because I want them to be definitely my attackers. See how much money we got left over, because I think they're going to make a good team up front alongside Pulisic. So, what for 50 for Arsenal? Mate, go away with. You're not having Brandon. We just brought him into the club. Jesus Christ, and you want to nick him off us like that. I'll tell you what, I do feel sorry for Arsenal. They probably got enough money from us anyway. But the reason I feel a bit sorry for them, because we're literally ripping Arsenal apart here. I hope they will survive, because a goalkeeper down, they're going to be a striker down, 2 strikers in fact. We are in a way ripping Arsenal a bit by bit apart here, and if we get this guy, that's another player. For 33 mil, I think. They still won't brand it. You're not having him. Literally. For 35. Hopefully that sends cool. Right, got them 2. Aubameyang and Lacazette. Obviously, not having the best moments in real life, they're not, but obviously they can come to Nottingham Forest, hopefully, and score goals, get this team into the Prem. In fact, he is perfect for him, because he'll be 33 by the time that contract runs out. For 80 mil. They don't. Not even 80 mil. I was only. Okay, so he's out the window. Well, that's nice. I thought that would have made a good partnership. Thing is, we can go back for them in later times anyway. We might make a second attempt at Aubameyang's door. Crucial. Give him a 3-year deal. I'm sure he'll be less greedy. Lacazette. Yes, he is indeed. The only thing I want to remove is that. Deal. So that Lacazette done. So do we go for Gomez? Do we go for which one of the 3? I think we're going to go for Matip, only because he's sort of like the middle ground in terms of price, in terms of age and quality. I think he's just about the middle ground, so it makes sense to go for him, in my opinion. Sort of like, put it this way, you got the far left option of Gomez, who is a bit of a punt, hoping that he's going to perform week in, week out without fail, or you can go for player that actually has a bit more experience and know-how and can actually get a result. So they are adamant on that price at the moment. Let's try and maybe get down to 43. Right, 43 mil. So we've gone for Matip over both Gomez and obviously Toby. Then obviously 2-year deal should be fine again. It's on right, got a striker, well, one striker so far. So literally we just need, what, 2 more players maybe? Or 3 more players. A right back, a left back, and then another striker. Hopefully we can sign Aubameyang. We're going to now skip forward a few games. Obviously I know we can reapproach players anyway by the time once we've skipped it forward enough days or something. So if we can get those players in the door, then that is pretty good. If not, I am still satisfied with our squad. And you can see we've already picked up a win. As I say, we can't play any games until obviously we either get to a cup final or we're about to win the league or whatever on the final day, even though that only goes for Premier League only. Anyway, let's try and maybe re-sign those players I wanted to go after. In Aubameyang, of course. Pretty sure we should be able to go after the striker. And the other one I wanted to maybe go for is so Emerson is a 78. So I definitely think we can get Emerson and James. We'll go for them first. Then we'll make our approach for Aubameyang. What, for 40 something million, 41 or something around that region. So yeah, we'll go for obviously Emerson first. 15 mil straight up, and that's a done deal. So he should be coming to the club. James is quite expensive actually for his quality. That's what I mean. He's almost double the price. I guess maybe a lot of that is due to potential, but he's almost double the price of what, you know. We've got to be careful here on how much we actually offer. 42 mil, right, we can't do that. Can't be no more than 30. Maybe go 35 up, 33 at the most. Go 35 at most here. But we got to bear in mind, we got to have enough money left over for obviously Aubameyang, who we're probably going to be offering somewhere in the region of 40. So I think that should just be enough for them. So probably talking a £45 million deal here, plus a sell-on clause will give it of around 20%. Hopefully that is enough. They want, okay, that would leave 45, but not enough money to buy obviously one of our players in Emerson. Obviously bad news. They don't want a... That would be quite scraping it there. How can we manipulate this still, sort of to suit our favour? So long that should be in the £50 million range, we should be good. 49. So we're still sticking up. 49. 47. Literally go for every 100,000, whatever. Get that to close to 58 as possible. There we go. 47 and 80. They're coming down, which is good. Hopefully this should be enough. Yeah. Not going down much, but they have come down a little bit. Alright, I think we're just going to have to settle for that. Okay, we are just going to have to settle for it if we want him. And I do want him, because he's a decent player. But, yeah. So if we can sign these final 3 players, it's literally going to be scraping at peanuts. So peanuts, here we go then. So obviously first player. I'm going to offer him probably around 90,000. Hopefully, second attempt. See if we can take a bit more off that chunk. Right, good. Right, that is hopefully good. Hopefully that is a bit of a deal. So hopefully we're okay. This is gonna take the finances a bit down. Okay, we're probably not going to have enough to sign Emerson, unless somehow we miraculously come up with what, 4 million and some money. We don't have a magic money bank. Well, we did. So effectively, we've rebuilt anyway our whole squad here. Except for Aubameyang, which, yeah, I think we'll go for Bong as our left back. Then we've got really very little other options. I think that's a decent squad. It's not the best squad, don't get me wrong. For 500 million though, what we've done, we've virtually overturned this squad, and we've now turned it into, you know, hopefully we can turn it into a decent season for squad. So we're gonna now mute ourselves basically for the next part till we get to mid-season. We're gonna skip forward it basically, all them games, see the results come in, and yeah, that is basically our team. So just a recap on who we've bought. Well, we bought Aubameyang, Pulisic, obviously the American dude, Lacazette, Jorginho, Partey, Bong. Well, we didn't actually buy Bong, and yeah, Matip, Umti, or whatever his name is, Samuel, basically. Samuel's his first name anyway. Christensen, James, and Leno. So, in a way there, you've got half Chelsea, half, obviously, Arsenal, a tiny bit of Liverpool, and a very tiny bit of Barcelona going on in there, but mainly Chelsea and Arsenal. Really, not the best team ever, I'm sure, but you can only do so much. If we, let's say, bought one player, yeah, with obviously all that money, I think that'd be even more stupid than buying a whole new team. Effectively, that's what we've done here. We've bought an entire new team with £500 million. Now, let's see how good it is, and let's see whether or not it's good enough to maybe win a cup. And I believe if you win one of the cups, you can actually get European football. So, obviously, that may not be the best thing for us, but either way, we'll see what happens. So, yeah.
Looking like I'm all out of love. I'm acting like I don't give up. And we all know you can get enough of this heartache, this heartache. Still we've been here many times before I gave it up. Still I give you more. And I don't know what I've been looking for. Still I'm at your door. 'Cause even though you know I've been doing it right, doesn't make you feel good when I try. Doesn't make you feel good when I cry. Doesn't make you feel good, baby. Doesn't make you feel good. Doesn't make you feel good, baby. Doesn't make you feel good. Doesn't make you feel good when I try. Doesn't make you feel good when I cry. Cause even though you know I've been doing it right, doesn't make you feel good when I try. Doesn't make you feel good when I cry. Doesn't make you feel good.
Got a couple statements to make and some paper to chase. I've been grafting all year, still ain't taking a break. Find my need to vacate, get my shades out the case. Trust me, can't nobody ever throw shade on the H. Ain't never easy, had to wait for my plate. Promises were made, but man are blatantly fake. Had to change up my ways, I just weighed up the game. Now the radio plays, I just making me cake. Looking steezy, got your girlfriend in the feelings. Then I'm linking Simon, talking millions in meetings. 19 years old, 4 bills and we go eating. 19 on the plate, 4 circles on the keyring. Looking at the charts, come like looking in the mirror. Murdered every feature when you greet me, call me killer. Rapper, not a preacher, God forgive me, I'm a sinner. But I know you got my back, so I give thanks before my dinner. Hottest jungle in the UK, give up what you say. They was popping back then, cause it's a new day. Rapping battle, you're 30, it's too late. Running up your gums, you ain't worthy, it's too fake. Chopping rhythms up with YJ, gotta whip a new tape. Blocking women out my life, I ain't got time for you, babe. Boxer on my rider, trying to find a new wave. Call the driver, run outside and get inside the new shape. Taking a ain't popped up, but I'm taking a trip straight to the moon and then straight to the booth. Go and lace up my shoes and head straight to your. Basically, I'm going crazy with this. You ain't taming me, please stay away from the kid. Hit the belly, now I can't stay away from the fridge. Really popping, you ain't stopping me. I'm made for this. 1 step, 2 step, a rapper who's next. I'm the truth, so don't ever get the youth vexed. Doing what I do, I'm making moves, I got my crew set. Headlock in the game, gonna finish it with a suplex. I've been killing it seriously, where the have you been? Beat the odds and block the haters, every point got proven. Let me in a little bit, but you can't knock the movement. Mum and dad are happy to be taking off, and they ain't gotta worry about a mortgage cause I paid it off. Had to take my shot because I really couldn't take my job. Now I'm making guap, it's kinda hard to find a way to not. With my baby cakes I'm baking off, you know she loves the baby face. It's fake, she call me babe a lot. Take her on a date, potential babe, she really made the spot. Sexy with the makeup, but sexier when she take it off. Someone cool me down, I'm on fire, this be flaming hot. Sick of celebrating, all I hear this shit was take a shot. All I get is W's, this winning got me faded off. Speak my mind every time I see the mic. Say it how it is, I just be me fam, I don't need to lie. Easy with it G, I bring the peace and keep my peace of mind. Do it for the cake and I won't sleep until I eat a slice. But don't about, I swear I'll put the shutters down. You're lucky if I take a break, if I put something out. Put the beat to bed, go cut my check and then I'm cutting out. Say the head is got me bugging out. Why the man pretending like the with a kid? Indirectly sending, got you looking like a I got love for everyone, but trusting them's a myth. Live your life upon edge, try to push you off the
So, obviously back here quickly. We're at the halfway point in the season. Obviously, yeah, we're at the halfway point, pretty much. And effectively, so far, as you can see, pretty much win. It's all wins for us, which is obviously good. Except that's the commentator's curse, isn't it? But yeah, pretty much all wins so far this season. Where are we sitting in the league? Probably first. Yeah, comfortably first. Not even a challenge, really. As I said, if we don't go up, something has gone massively wrong with the quality of squad we've got. Okay, it's not maybe the best, don't get me wrong. It's certainly, you know, good enough probably for you know, a European spot, but otherwise, yeah. Want to have a quick look how many shirts we've sold. Apparently, club worth is now up to 898 million. Wow. So we're almost in the billionaire club of club worth, effectively. Wow, club sold 2.4 million shirts. Wow, that's insane. But yeah, pretty much everything is rosy right now, I suppose. We'll just see whether or not we've got any player renewals we need to do. We probably can let players go if we don't think they're going to be much of a help. So yeah, we don't need to renew him. Don't need to renew him. No, I'm going to let him go. We're probably going to let some of them go. We've got a 49-man squad anyway, so letting players go, actually. So long they're not significant or going to be significant. We're going to keep... Oh, right, he's on loan only. I think we'll let the players go who are on 7-month contracts. So they're not going to be any good to us. For next season anyway. So yeah, we'll skip to the end of the season now. Again, I'm going to mute my mic. And yeah, we'll see where we are, hopefully at the end.
Jeg er tilbage fra et setback, og jeg sværger de her slanger for en payback. Kan ikke rulle med dem, hvis vi går way back. Jeg havde en drøm, at jeg rullede i en Maybach. Jeg lige landet, så det er klart, jeg har jetlag. Jeg sad i bilen og var laid back. Dropper bare de straight facts. De vil se mig med en pack. Ro på. mig med fed sko på, ay, ay. Ro på, ruller op, giv dem noget, de kan glo på, ay, ay. Ro på, denne drip kan din øjne ikke tro på, ay, ay. Ro på, de vil hate på den mand, men det er ok. Er du dum eller hvad? Og bare nice, er du dum eller hvad? Yo, er du dum eller hvad? Må derfor ved min side på en gal, tak skade. Er du dum eller hvad, man? Dem spiller hård, men det er bare en facade. Stik mig en big party gal, og jeg er glad. Spørg lige dig selv, er du dum eller hvad? Yo. Kommer lige fra bunden, og vi rammer kun toppen. Ung dreng med vision, hvem skulle kunne stoppe den? Jeg kendte i kvarteret, du kan spørge dem på bloggen. Yo. Vi falder lukker, finder dig rundt, er du dum, kan man druppe. Jeg er helt bedøvende, dabber som Pogba. Ikke for børn, er du dum eller hvad? Er du dum eller hvad? Var jeg ikke til det? Dum eller hvad? Giver dem fra Tunis. Dum eller hvad? Kannibal, jeg skal spise, og de kender rutin. Ja, de kender rutin. Er du dum eller hvad? Var jeg ikke til det? Dum eller hvad? Står fra Tunis. Dum eller hvad? Kannibal, jeg skal spise. Tiden den er inde, og det er tid til at vise, hvem der var, men er is. Er du dum eller hvad? Og bare nice, er du dum eller hvad? Yo, er du dum eller hvad? Må derfor ved min side på en gal, tak skade. Er du dum eller hvad, man? Dem spiller hård, men det er bare en facade. Stik mig en big party gal, og jeg er glad. Spørg lige dig selv, er du dum eller hvad? Yo, er du dum eller hvad? 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 Er du dum eller hvad?
Well. We've made it to our first cup competition final, the FA Cup, of course. against Chelsea, so a big match. We are going to play it because, as I said, we are allowed to play cup finals. We're entitled to. So yeah, we are going to play that one. But we've easily gone through then the first division or the EFL Championship. 122 points from our closest competitors, Bournemouth on 102, and Watford in third, down on 96. So yeah, we've waltzed up into the Premiership with our squad, which is obviously good news for us because it does mean, obviously, you know, that, well, we're in the Premiership, and that is exactly what obviously we aimed to do this season. I just want to have a look at some shirt sales. So we've sold over 3.4 million shirts, Aubameyang being the highest. Let's have a look at also some stats, team stats as well for ourselves. We'll be in the, obviously, the ends, Championship playoffs, European, Super Cup, Champions League, Europa League, EFL. Here we go. So Nottingham Forest. So obviously clean sheets, 24 clean sheets for Bernard Leno, or Bern Leno. 24 clean sheets. Wow, that's quite decent out of 44 appearances. So over half of games, so 52% roughly, around of games, he's kept a clean sheet. Padre Aubameyang scored 23 clean sheets, 34 goals in 46 appearances. So yeah, he's really had a good season. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. How did the others get on? Well, Christensen Pulisic comes in at number 2, 45 appearances, 16 goals, 10 assists, 20 clean sheets, so not bad for him. And Lacazette comes in at third. Not actually amazing, really, for actually the Frenchman, Lacazette. Only 2 goals. I would have thought maybe a bit more. Jorginho having a good season, though, ultimately. Getting probably the better of Thomas Partey, actually, there. I would have to say, despite playing maybe a few less games. And let's have a look at our defenders. Well, not bad from them. 18 clean sheets for them. But Joel Matip is the big one there. Most clean sheets out of all. Followed by, obviously, Samuel. And, sorry, Christensen is the most clean. Then there. Or the clean, had most clean sheets. So there we go then. Let's see what we can do then in this FA Cup final. And is it a chance? I don't know whether it's true or not, but I'm pretty sure if you do, obviously win a cup tournament, we're going to find out obviously soon, you get into Europe. So this is a chance for us to promote ourselves into the Premier League, into the Europa League for next season. Effectively here, I believe. It could be a real big opportunity for us, but same time, being realistic, you know, we're still got a lot of work ahead of this squad. If we want to obviously take it to the Champions League final, we need certainly some better players, because I'm pretty sure next season we're going to find out where we really are, and I've got a feeling it'll be somewhere in the middle, maybe the top, probably be 7th at the best. But I think we're going to find out next season that, you know, we're probably somewhere in the middle of the Premier League, and if that is the case, yeah, that's obviously not the best. Obviously, I'm going to have a look afterwards, where obviously some of these Premier Leagues,
for what promises
you
to be an
know,
absolutely
are.
riveting FA Cup final. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular
So here we go
FA
then.
Cup final.
The FA
It's
Cup
Chelsea,
final,
and they face
Chelsea
Nottingham
versus
Forest.
obviously Nottingham.
Hi, Derek. Well,
Obviously,
I'm biased
some of
because
these
I'm English
players
through and through.
are
What a special
obviously
place for a cup final this is.
ex-Chelsea
Absolutely
players
love
in
this
our
place.
team. Let's
And
not
those
forget
players
that.
are in for a real
Only,
treat.
well,
What
two
a
of the players,
chance
in
to
fact,
put your name up in
well,
lights.
one of the
Really
players
looking forward
today
to this. I really
that's
am.
not playing is obviously not former Chelsea, and plus all the Arsenal players such as Leno.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa
other
is the
than that,
goalkeeper. Carvajal plays with Ben Chilwell in the fullback positions. N'Golo Conte starts
every other
alongside
player
Mateo
is
Kovacic
either
in
Chelsea
central
or
midfield.
Arsenal.
And the idea is to have just the one
then,
striker up there trying to pose problems for the
Pulisic get
opposition.
to that? Nope, he can't. So
The starting
Captain
11
America
for Nottingham
failing
Forest
his
then.
duty,
Bernd
but
Leno
nice
is the
interception
goalkeeper.
there
Joel
from
Matip
us
plays with Andreas
with
Christensen in
Pulisic.
central defence. And the
Can we
main
get
threat
first
in it,
goal?
and just
Have a shot,
whisker
why
away
not?
with that
But
effort.
Well, he
yeah,
shows
that
his
is
instep.
no good from
technique,
us,
just
really.
wide.
If I'm being honest with myself. So a big miss there early on in the game.
Pressing really
Obviously getting the ball back immediately
Focus
though.
on many of the
Off
back pages
Chilwell,
coming into today's
Aubameyang.
game. And he's broken free.
Got through there, but not quite as
Stellar
Rudiger
defensive work to get back and win possession.
takes back the ball.
Hudson-Odoi.
Hudson-Odoi then here. Almost
Conte.
easily getting through our defence. We're almost having play
Werner.
three
Here's
defenders
Kovacic.
here.
Must take the
As
lead here.
almost
And still an
a goal
opportunity.
from Timo Werner. Then
Well, they
it's
can keep
Thomas
possession
Partey now. On to Lacazette.
Lacazette. And a chance for him on the flank.
Into
Not cleared
Captain
away
America.
completely. And a goal.
But it's a goal.
Across
It
and
deflects
Well,
back.
it's always best to
And
get
it's
your nose
1-0
in front
Nottingham
in the final.
Forest.
Really puts the
Pierre
pressure on the
Emerick
opposition.
Aubameyang takes the early lead here then. Or we take the early lead with Pierre Emerick Aubameyang. And that gives him his 6th goal apparently
1-0 then.
in this competition, but all importantly that first goal in this
Quite a
obviously
lot of discussion about
match
him prior
here.
to this game. If reports are to be believed, this could.
And that's a
it
bad
certainly
foul
wasn't a clean tackle.
from
And
Timo
the referee
Werner,
has got to book him, I think.
and it's a yellow
And the
card
offence
for Timo.
sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with
So-
that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Onto
Gaëtan
Bong.
Bong. Beautifully
Can't be
weighted
offside.
ball.
Yeah.
Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself
Well offside, not even close there. So
Aubameyang.
back to Pulisic.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. And punched away.
Punched away by Kepa. As Werner picks it up now in the
Chilwell.
defensive positions.
Conte. Timo Werner. They might be able to get in now.
As Leno comes off
A
his
mischievous
line,
effort.
sort of inviting Timo to chip me there. He went for the chip, but chip wasn't good enough in the end there.
Aubameyang.
As Aubameyang loses ball, but regains that ball now.
Well, danger
31
here
minutes
as he
have gone
runs
in
at
this
them.
game.
A wonderful intervention.
Chelsea certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Almost fouled the guy there, but
Gaëtan
it's
Bong.
okay.
And winning it back. Hudson-Odoi. Kovacic, and he's made headway. Oh, that was
Almost for Chelsea then there as they broke through our defensive structures.
All round for the goalkeeper, absolutely fantastic.
So
Keen to take it short here. Fed over towards the back
thank you,
post.
Bradley, by the way, for watching.
Just unable to take
Much
advantage of that
appreciated.
developing situation. Now can they
Obviously,
counter?
we'll be doing a
clinically?
part 2 for our first Premier League season. Obviously, it is a rebuild series, so I'll sort of try and make some rules to it. I'm not sure what's gone on here. Is that a penalty? No. Offside, I think. Not really sure. Looked a bit weird, but yeah. I know we
And
do
there it
have
is, the
handballs
half-time
on,
whistle.
so half time, and it's 1-0, not the greatest scoreline. To be honest, I've been sort of playing a bit calm. I probably could go a bit heavier, a bit more heavy metal here.
The teams
We
are ready
really
to have a
wanted
go at each other again as the
Abraham
second half
brought on.
commences.
Right, let's play with a bit of swagger now. Why not?
Jorginho. Thomas now. Now with Aubameyang.
Bang, you useless donkey.
Werner. A bit sloppy in possession. On the
These
offensive.
players do any other tricks?
Thomas.
Probably need to learn how
Taken
to
away,
do some
he
more
won the
tricks.
ball.
But yeah,
Abraham. Conte now. Kurt
so
Zuma.
it's 1-0 run out to us. You didn't see the score
Here's
anyway.
Kovacic.
Unless you're, you know.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's
Jorginho.
well-timed pass here. A big miss. They should be 2 in front.
Well, that could be the game right there. What an opportunity to go 2 up.
Substitution time it is.
Obviously need to,
Kurt Zuma.
you know, learn a few more tricks
And
actually.
30 minutes left for play
Well,
in this
learn how
match.
to flick it up in the air.
Abraham.
I know. I think it.
Now
yeah.
Chelsea in a position of menace.
I haven't played FIFA in actually a while.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Intense pressure.
Oh, it's
And
back
options
to
in the
ball.
centre. Nicely timed tackle. Jorginho. Thomas now.
By the way, Nottingham Forest isn't my favourite
James.
team. In case anyone's
Thomas.
thinking, oh, Nottingham Forest is the team I
Pierre-Emerick
support.
Aubameyang.
I only know that they were good back in the day because
Aubameyang.
yeah, they won
And it's
two
Aubameyang.
Champions League
Oh, it was a
effectively.
crucial challenge.
Even though Champions League don't have as much weight as it did, you know, or as it does now.
Well, it's
Back
come
in the
down
day,
to the final 20 minutes here.
probably wasn't as big of a competition. Still big competition, but yeah.
Electing to cross into the centre. The end product just wasn't there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
That's offside.
Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. It is to be
Chelsea
a
throw.
throw-in. Really well played pass. Now he must favour the cross. Chilwell. Well, that is how to run at defenders.
You know.
Werner. Leno with what you've got to say was a routine stop. Jorginho. Thomas. And now with Aubameyang. Well, that is how to play advantage. he finish? Was an important piece of defending.
It's still 1-0. Pretty much.
Carvajal.
Should be able to win this, you know.
Given away by Chelsea. Attempting to play
first
catch-up
trophy,
in this second half.
which
League,
should
what
elevate
ought the
us
priorities to
into
be?
the Europa
Chelsea
League.
will feel that because the game is
Probably
so
not
close,
great match
there's
when we're
another
watching
goal out
FIFA,
there. They need to
but
pile
still.
on the pressure, more balls in the box, more intensity, force the issue.
So,
And the electronic
through ball to
board showing
Ziyech.
one additional
Can
minute.
Ziyech do here then? In this final
The cross is
minute
on.
of the game should be the last real attack Chelsea get. So long we defend, just sit in
And he's won the ball.
and boot that upfield. And
And
there
the
we go,
final
we
whistle.
have
The
done
cup
it.
issue is settled.
We
The
are,
story of one
well,
side
not champions of
celebrating
England,
and
but
the
we
other
are the
distraught.
FA Cup winners.
And Lee, memories are being
And
made.
that,
Yeah,
just for the
absolutely. It
record,
doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank, players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up, you win medals. Absolutely brilliant
let's
for
have a
this
look
group of
where
players.
that, how many,
Yeah, you can
what
see
you call
what
it,
it
you know,
means to this tight-knit team.
FA Cups Nottingham Forest
Real
have got.
solidarity.
They've probably got a few, I suspect, because obviously the FA Cup is quite a historical.
Well, it's these moments, Derek,
yeah, they
when
have
you
two.
get your hands on the
1897
silverware, that
and
little medal that goes round your
1958.
neck might seem small
So
now, but
this
look
is
back
the
at that.
third ever
Show your
FA Cup,
grandkids.
technically
Absolutely
speaking,
superb memories
for Nottingham
these players
Forest.
will have of this game.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer.
They won the Football League 4
And now
times.
for the trophy lift itself.
Surprised me they don't have actually
The cup
more,
winners.
because they've got 4 League Cups.
Yeah, it's been a long, old road to get to this
They've
point.
got 2
They're going to celebrate now and certainly celebrate
Europa
long into
Leagues
the
or
night, I
whatever,
think.
Champions
There's always
Leagues,
the element of chance in a cup
technically speaking, or
competition.
European
And by
Cups as
goodness,
it
they've
was
taken the
known
rough with the
for.
smooth. And now
Obviously that
they
became the
savour the
Champions
moment.
League, but yeah.
And this is
There we go
really
then.
special.
So
Getting to
that's then
celebrate
the end
in
of
front
season
your own
1.
fans.
Then
Well,
there.
it's giving something back. These
So
fans have
yeah,
travelled
feel
all
free
over the
to
place,
subscribe, like,
following
and
their
share
team.
this video.
Now they
Come
get
back
to
for
join in
obviously
the
season 2,
celebrations, go
when
into
we're going
the
to be
crowd
in the
and give them the cup,
Premiership,
that's what I
and
say.
possibly.
Well, then it
I'm not going to
might
say we
never find
are,
its way
but
to the
possibly
trophy
we're
cabinet
probably
league.
in also the Europa League. But I think that's a good start to the career mode and to the rebuild of this football club. 'Cause we are trying to do a rebuild career mode, so obviously there are rules. We can't play the final game. We can only play cup finals. We can't play, obviously, any other match apart from cup finals. And we must, to end the career mode, win at least the Champions League. I'm hoping to win more trophies along the way, because obviously there is that potential ways for us to win more trophies along the way. Besides the Champions League, hopefully we maybe win the Premier League. But at the end of the day, that's the end of season 1 then. And until next time, have a great day.